E3 2017 is just about over, so I decided to track down our editorial staff and ask them of all the games they played, which was their favorite.
3 words: Super Mario Odyssey.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Super Mario Odyssey.
I'm an Italian guy from the East Coast, so I gotta go with Super Mario Odyssey.
I've played Super Mario Odyssey 3 times for about 30 minutes now, and it's the only game I want to go back and play again.
Mario just continues to reinvent the platformer, the mainline Mario. This is the first one since Galaxy 2 7 years ago.
I'm happy to see it go back to sort of the sandbox era Mario of Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine.
We ran over to the Nintendo booth with like 11 IGN people yesterday, and each one of us played it and did a different thing. And that's kind of special for game design, you know?
And of course, all the possession stuff with the hat. I cannot wait to play more of it.
There's so much packed into this game, so much creativity and inventiveness and fun all over the game.
Mario's back. I love it.
The way it really surprised me, I wasn't expecting it. The whole idea of the way they're riffing on couch co-op and really forcing you to play with someone and communicate and make choices with each other.
Wolfenstein The New Colossus or Wolfenstein 2. I love that they really take your power away from you and showing BJ in a really vulnerable position that I think is just really impressive, especially to see in a game where you're shooting Nazis.
It's definitely Monster Hunter World. It's a huge open map. You never know what you're going to run into, and I can't wait to play this game in a new, reimagined way.
Middle-earth Shadow of War, I love that game. There's a crazy siege keep taking, seeing how things can be so different every time you attack, and seeing what your nemesis has done to that keep. It's amazing.
Destiny 2. I got to go hands-on at the NVIDIA booth. It's fluid, it's fast, it feels very like Overwatch or Counter-Strike, which as a first-person shooters guy, that is right up my alley.
Sea of Thieves still was my most anticipated going into the show, and when I saw they finally pulled the wrapper off of, you can actually go hunting for treasure. You can get eaten by a shark and have to drop your treasure chest. So what they showed at the Microsoft conference, man, I'm so stoked.
Dragon Ball Fighters with a Z. It looks great. It's a 2.5D Dragon Ball fighting game, 3v3. It's by the guys who do Guilty Gear. It looks gorgeous. It looks like the show. I hope they have a huge roster full of characters from that throughout the entire saga. One thing I got to see, I was watching somebody demo it. Frieza does a fatality on planet Namek. The whole planet gets blown up. So they've got my attention. I just want to see more characters.
Destin Legary.
Yes.
What's been your favorite game of E3 2017?
Anthem is going to be amazing.
Hands down, Spider-Man. My jaw dropped every time I've seen the demo so far this week. It reminded me instantly of playing Spider-Man 2 way back in the day. Just the look of the city, the feel of swinging. It reminded me of those wonderful gaming memories. I can't wait to have that again.
Saving people from having helicopters crash down on them. It's got that irreverent attitude that Spider-Man's known for. It's everything I wanted to see out of that game, so I can't wait to get my hands on it.
It's bringing back that Arkham style of fighting, and it's Insomniac, so I don't think they can do any wrong in my mind.
That game understands Peter Parker in a way I don't know that any Spider-Man game ever has. I think Insomniac is such a perfect dev. I don't think, until I saw the game in motion, I don't think I thought about how the DNA of Ratchet and all the humor, but also the movement of Sunset Overdrive, and just so many pieces of kind of the DNA of that studio come together to be a perfect combination for Spider-Man, and I just fell in love with that demo so hard.
He's being heroic, he's saving people while he's doing it, and he's tossing in some jokes, which is the quintessential Spider-Man, the funny. He brings the funny.
Nice jumpsuit. Slimming.
Seeing the combat, seeing the traversal, and just hearing Peter's one-liners made this my game of the show.
Need a plan real fast. I guess this is the plan!